Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
For Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their run.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch it. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they've got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. This line getting set up, so first down play. Single back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. The defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, and keep this drive moving.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun running play call. Makes a nice move there. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attacks because right now it's not working.
Pitches to the back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Trucks through the defender. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Okay, ready?
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. One unit's incomplete.
Well, Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility of what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies. The tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On first down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point. Not pretty. Doinked off the upright, but it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Slot the ball at the 22. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal lines. Refreshing. Nice to see.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's second down here. On the run, it's Daniels. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Gators are on the move here.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back the chance to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Oh, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of one.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
He lets it go on the move. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Finds his target. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Gators line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. Pressure is coming. Checks this down to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Rifles this football to the left. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run the option. They toss it to the back.
The ball carrier, the wide receiver. He's taken in at the 40. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And here's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score. Florida 42, Texas A&M 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the option play here. Has the first down and more. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the defender miss. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. That's caught. It's Jennings. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The sure hands. It's Jennings. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Now, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.